YouTube. What's going on, family, and welcome back to the channel. You know I had to bring y'all back another banger. But yeah, the focus on this video is really this build that I made. Like I told y'all, this is the best 6-2 build in the game. I call it the two-way, three-way, three-point DEMI god. Now, before I start into this video, I just want to address a lot of things I hear in the 2K community, right? Oh, I'll lock that up if that was me. You can't do that in stage. Well, you know what? I bought y'all some stage gameplay. Now, I'm going to be honest. I typically don't go into stage because I don't like playing L2 cheeses. It doesn't make the game fun for me. It's you know, at least I'm a point guard, right? So a lot of time I'm sitting corner doing defense. I'm just helping out, and the most boring thing to watch is people L2 dexing, and that to me, you know, that's what I don't want. I don't want to be part of that. I don't sit there and watch that. I like seeing people, you know, combo up, do moves when I'm playing the game, so I could enjoy it. So that's why I stay out this the stage, what they call the comp. See, I don't know how this is comp, but anyhow, I had to come on here. You feel me? Going a quick 50 streak. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm joking. I ain't going to 50 streak, man. I can't play this game for that long. But you know what I mean? I had to come out here just get some quick. Oh my gosh, that I don't know what I was trying to get a contact dope for y'all. You know, I'm trying to get content for y'all, but that clearly that wasn't good content. But anyways, man, you see how the game is going so far. The biggest thing to me when you're playing stage or when you're playing against anybody who's good is understanding how to play defense, right? Playing defense is crucial. If you don't play defense the right way, especially against these 99 rebounds, 99 3-pointers, you're gonna lose. Now, anyhow, you see send the screen trying to open up for me so I get that three. I'm dribbling. I try to do, you know what I mean, the Derek Fox crossover. It gave me this random animation. It's alright, it's cool though. That's 2K25 for you. We're not bothered. So we back at it, man. We locking down on defense. I'm getting better, by the way. It's been a long. I mean, clearly you could tell by my enthusiasm in this video. It's getting better, man. I don't know what was going on for a few days, but I'm getting better, and that's all that matters. I can continue doing what I love. I mean, even if I wasn't getting better, I would continue doing what I love. But I shot another doink, as you can see. Michael Wong hands on. You know what I mean? He has something to say about my shot. And I'm telling you, these shots, I'm timing them perfectly, right? Your job as a point guard is literally to facilitate the offense, right? If your team is not scoring, it's your fault, because let's say there's two people on you. You should be hitting your open teammate so he can get an easy bucket. He should know whether he's a shooter, he's cutting, whatever it is. So you're facilitating the offense. Oh my gosh, you seen that shot, man. Oh my gosh. Those are the type of shot you could take with this build. You know what I'm saying? This is my point. You're facilitating the offense, and if you got to take a fade to get the point, whatever it is that you got to do to score, that's what you do at all times as the point guard. You know what I mean? That's you know, that's where we start having bad point guards in this game. Good screen. I missed that again. That's another doink. You know what I mean? But that's when we start having bad point guards in the game, is where that was a great shot. But that, you know what I mean? When you're playing out here on the stage, they're gonna hit those shots. Yeah, they're gonna hit those shots. But yeah, that's where we come, and there's a lot of talk about point guards, and you know, they stop dribbling and point guards being bad, because a lot of people just want to dribble, and that's cool. I want to dribble too. You know what I mean? I'm a dribble head, but you got to understand when to pass the ball, when to make the right plays in order for you to win. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of video, you know, Booker Swan, he said it. A lot of these dribble heads have negative win percentage. They're not winning a lot of games because they really don't know They're spending so much time dribbling that they're not watching the floor and watching what's going on. You know, Jack, you know I'm not missing that, man. Michael Wong had a lot to say about my jumper, especially in stage, but you're not missing that. But yeah, so anyway, the score is 11-9, and you see how I'm playing, man. I'm playing the best defense that I can. I'm watching for him to cut. I'm watching to see if he's going to shoot the three. And then right back to it, man. You see the dribble. Oh my gosh. Yank, excuse me. You know what I mean? Mind you, it's 6'2", 99 3 ball. I got an 85 pass act. There's nothing. That 91 speed with ball. So I have all the shooting badges on legendary. I got speed with ball on legendary. Plus I got strong handle on legendary. I got every single dribble badge in Hall of Fame. This build is the build. And you see, he can't keep up with me. He can't. Doink. Okay, that's another doink. But that's alright though. That's just how 2K is. See, check it. That's right. That's how 2K is though. You know what I mean? You can't think too much about the missed shot. It is what it is. You're gonna miss. As long as you know you're releasing it correctly, I'm gonna say 50 to 60% of the time you're gonna make it. The other 40 to 50%, man, that's just how this game is now. You can't take it too seriously. I be watching Brute and his channel. Shout out to him, man. I love him giving his opinion no matter what. I be like that about him, but I be watching his channel, and you know, he thinks his game is great, and there's a lot of I personally think the game is terrible, but that's not the point. There's a lot of people in his channel that you know supports this game and supports the gameplay and how the shooting is, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, if you're okay with only making 50, 60, whatever percentage of your shot that you're timing perfectly, then it means you've always been a bad shooter. Yank. My gosh, yank. Chicken, you know, I'm not missing that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. Sometime I miss those. Most of the time, I'm not missing those though. But you see what I'm saying, man? This build, it does it all. It does it all. It plays defense. You seen the skills I was getting. I get rebounds. You're not gonna get a lot of rebounds. You're not gonna get a lot of stops on defense because that's not your main job, right? But you see how easy game, man. Y'all people talking about comp is L2 cheese and L2 that. No, it is not. Yo, you come out here on the stage, you can play comp.
I'm talking to you, bro.
Quote unquote the L2 cheese and the L2 Dexers and beat them, right? The issue ain't. That's not the issue with me. The issue with me is being out here because that is so repetitive, playing against that same lineup, doing the same thing, point guards not dribbling. I can't do that. But anyhow, man, I ain't gonna stop there. I brought y'all second gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can see the full potential of this build. I'm doing this in the stage. I have a whole bunch of gameplay with this build in the park. I'm gonna even throw some gameplay in the right just to show you. I have ones game, you know what I mean? This build does it. It plays ones, it plays twos, it plays threes, it plays fours, it plays five. It can't stop. You can't stop it. Yeah, I missed that shot, doink. But nah, that shot, I think I really mistimed that shot though. I'm not gonna. Yo, the latency in this game is so bad. But if I said I was getting better, I'm not fully better yet. But the latency, my gosh, yo, you can't. Yo, look at my defender. My defender can't stay in front of me. Look at the shots that I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? Like, this build is the build. And yo, I don't know if you guys notice every now and then, like if I get bumped, I just push my defender back and it's an easy reset. And mind you, I'm not using any meta sigs. I'm using Kyrie behind the back. You know what I mean? Look at that. I'm combo. I'm not just. You feel me? You don't leave me chicken. You don't leave me open. It don't matter if the algorithm is gonna make me miss. You don't want to leave me open, man. That's something you don't want to do. You don't want to leave me open, and you want to give me the lane because I do it all. This build does it all. It's not one of those 99 3-point build that can't take. I could pass. You see it. You see it. I mean, he got a tip off of that, but you see the pass speed. I got an 85 pass. That is all you need. I mean, don't get me wrong, you would have the 99 speed. It does add a little, but it to me is just not worth it. And you can see like that guy with Jack. We're playing a comp. Every game is a comp game in the stage. You're gonna go up against almost the exact same lineup. You know what I mean? Every single time. I got another doink over there. But anyhow, you see their guard was moving. You know, the biggest difference between me is I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna use the screen, especially how dribbling this year. You kind of have to, especially with these 99 perimeter, 99 agility, 99 everything locked. You know what I mean? You kind of need it. You know, I went in for easy dunk there, but absolutely, you know, here and there might need to use a screen, but having to use a screen every single play, to me, that takes away. Not all right. Having to use a screen every single play not only takes away from what I think is you know, a skill gap, because you don't need to dribble when you're using a screen. But what I think, at least, you know, you gotta have some move you're playing against good locks to kind of free up. So I'll give that. That's what I'm saying. You know, sometimes. But the L2 deck, that takes zero skills. That takes absolutely zero skill. I could L2 decks and play on low risk, low profile, and have my little cousin play it. You know what I mean? Like, that takes no skills, and I'm really just tired of people talking about the comp scene and L2 decks and L2 cheese. And no, this is what comp play look like. I'm comboing up. That's what comp play look like. That's what dribble heads do. You see me flopping, man. They so focused on stopping me and getting a stop on me that they just leaving my teammates open. And that's how you got it. That's what a good guard do, right? A good point guard, you facilitate the offense. You see those dishes. They all have eyes on me, and I know we got to get the rebound because they're gonna have unlimited rebound with that 99 3-ball. But it doesn't matter, because if my lock is on his leaf, eventually we're gonna get the board. You know what I mean? They're gonna get it. Is what it is. As long as we're gonna get the board. You know what I'm saying? And then look, same thing. I get the ball and I got 2-4 eyes on me, so it makes it's that much easier. And that's what it takes to be a good guard. And this build, that's what it's meant for. It's not just this build does everything. It passes, it does. You're gonna see, like, you know what I mean? I go into these gameplays with specific thought processes as far as give me that easy steal. Feel me? Look at that alley, you know? And this is in the stage you're doing this. It's not like you can do this. If you can do this in the stage, you can do it anywhere. And I'm just showing y'all, the build is ridiculous. This build, if I could rename, or you know, obviously, you know, I don't, dang, that was a good shot, but we're playing a good team. But if I could rename this build specifically, I would call him the point guard. You know what I mean? That's the best name. Oh my god! See, that's a slingshot effect right there. I was about to throw an alley to him cutting in, and it gave me. First of all, it didn't even give me. I don't even know if it gave me a pass animation. It just did its own thing. But you know, that's just part of it. The RNG is part of it, man. Ain't nothing you can do about that. But yeah. Last thought, matter of fact, I don't want to segue too much because, you know, I do want to keep it about the video, but man, I probably should have said this in the beginning of the video. It is what it is, but there's some words of encouragement for the 2K head, man. Yo, the 2K community is so toxic, and you just gotta laugh. Like, you know, I remember my first game in stage I got on, and you know, we ended up winning, but I don't. Was that? Nah, this wasn't my. I'll put y'all the first game on. The reason I didn't put the first game on is because there wasn't. It was a very weird game, but I'll put it on. But I come out, and you know, the first thing you hear me, oh, you're trash, you're garbage, and I'm a grown man. I don't care. I trash talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's just that's the nature of basketball. Honestly, you just trash talk. My gosh, you see how I end the game. But sometimes it's okay to say good game. Feel me? like and subscribe.
You